Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. My name is Pochadotz, and for full transparency, I almost didn't post this. And I'll explain why. Let's go talk to Grandpa Walter first.
How's it going, kiddo? I am old, but not lazy. I've already done some work. You could ask your neighbors, though.
Okay, let's do some contracts maybe? What button? Escape. So, like I said, I almost didn't post this because I spent 3 hours trying to get used to the gameplay. And for here, if you're a first-time player like I am, you'll go down here at the bottom where it says borrow items, accept, previous, next. You will need to borrow items. Like right now, I'm borrowing this tractor and spreader. And you go to the vehicle shop, right? I didn't know this, and I literally spent 30 minutes looking for this. You would think the seeds or something would be from a seed store and not a I literally spent 30 minutes looking for this, and it's in here twice under vehicles. So fertilizer and all that I would thought was a different location. I went through different places looking for it. So if you're expecting to be a first-time player and get hand-holding after Grandpa Walter, you're not. And I'm not thinking that fertilizing other people's fields is going to be good, because that was almost $1,900. We'll keep the music as low as possible. I still like some music in the game. Again, it was just, I got really frustrated because I didn't know where a lot of things were. I didn't know how a lot of things happened. I just got really aggravated. It doesn't really tell you what a lot of this stuff does. What are you doing outside the cab? Golly. Keep hitting E, and E is, exit vehicle. So I had tried like 3 or 4 different contracts before I decided to record this because honestly, I got really frustrated. And if you take the time to, research or look into it, that's great. But this isn't one of those plug and play kind of games where you can just jump in, something's going to walk you through it, and people do not walk in front of me because I will run you over. Not intentionally. Oh, there's a train coming. Train a coming. It's round and round the bend. Sorry. Yeah, so don't expect any hand-holding just to tell you exactly where to go. Research a little bit more into it and get an idea of, what, if it's something you really want. Me personally, I will continue to play it because I find it fascinating. But you really need to do your research before getting into it because it can get really, really just aggravating, to be honest with you. And so what I've learned is I'm going to go up here, I'm going to go in this field. And since I don't know the machinery very well yet, let me show you what I'm going to do. I know that this you can adjust the partial width. And again, this is just my opinion. There's probably people who pick this up much better and faster than I did. But if you are, fantastic. So I'm just learning. I've learned I'm just going to drive to the middle of this field. That way I can have an idea of how far the stuff spreads. And AI. I'm not lying. Hire an AI worker to start right along with them, get an idea of how it works. For me, it was extremely helpful. It is not a waste of money. You have to pay them, obviously. But I think it's like $42 in the grand scheme of things to learn how to play this game and how each equipment works. I'm okay with paying $42. Oh, one of the ones I did was harvesting lumber. And you go in there and the trees are marked. And there was one where I went I cut down all the trees but one. I was 90% done. But tell me how a tree on the top of a rock cliff was I going to get there. I got out of the cab, I ran around, looked for a greatest way to get there. You had to go through a forest, but the equipment was too big. I got mad. So I canceled the contract. Then I got frustrated and I turned the game off and I went to bed. Quite honestly. Another one, it was harvest and take it to a silo. And up here at the top, you see where it says like field 82. That's where I am currently. So I got my harvester, going on, tagged the location and drove across the map to find out I was at the silo I was supposed to turn it in at and not the field. And the field was in the completely opposite direction. So again, got frustrated. Because it doesn't really tell you when you're doing these contracts. It shows you on the map, but figuring out how to get there, the logistics. Again, it's my first time playing this game after the tutorial. So that was my gripe. It's like, I wish it was I could figure out where stuff was faster. But then I did research, and now here I am. The radio station does leave something to be desired. I'm going to be honest with you. So this is my AI worker. And again, I'm just getting an idea of how far this thing spreads. And it's also very relaxing. You're wondering what happened to my UI up there? I have what kind of is this? Oh, it's my Red Dragon keyboard. I have sides buttons to the left that I can put macros in. And my G1 is hide the interface at the top. And obviously button number 9 hides the map. Because for me, when I'm doing stuff like this, it's too much information. I get information overload. I just love this game. Like, look how it looks amazing. Oh, we're done. And let's take this back. I did see some people say in a Reddit thread, because I wasn't sure if fertilizing someone else's field was worth it, to go back and collect your fertilizer, unused fertilizer, because that's where all your money is. So I'm going to go take this back, unload the fertilizer in the lot. Do I want this? No, that's the map one. And go from there. And I think I want to buy a truck, if I'm honest. What does this say? Big Moo's Dairy. That looks like a bar. I like it. I do like looking at all this. I wish I was using a controller. Oh, well, yeah. Sorry. Don't hit it again. Burn. Thank you. I think this would be much better on a controller than, obviously, a mouse and keyboard. Let's go ahead and slow down turbo. Unload this. Will I unload into the bag? No. Huh. And then I want to collect. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to go buy a truck. These remind me of little utes, kind of. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I'm going to get a truck. And of course, Pochadotz blue. Change the license plate. Have you guys ever spelt a word and you sat there and looked at the word for like 5 minutes thinking it was wrong? Like that. Much nicer. I think I want a different one. I want the ones the sides open. Does this one have the sides that open? Yeah, okay. Oh, that looks so much nicer. It's more expensive. I mean, $8,700 for the tipper cab, or the tipper bed, but I think I like that better. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Wait, do I want to do the day cab or crew cab? I'm not going to have anyone riding with me day cab. The good thing about this game is you can play multiplayer. So the friend who gifted me this game, they were trying to play it on their own to get used to it. I'm trying to play it on my own to get used to it. And I think we're going to have a multiplayer server set up. Yes. Hi. Look how pretty. Oh yeah, it sounds beefy. Can I get this in here? Do I need a forklift? Or can I just fill the truck bed up with it? Stop getting out of the car. Oh, I guess we could try it and just fill the bed with the... You don't know what I'm going to do with it once it's filled, though. Excuse me, I have to cough. And I'm back. I guess I could fill it, and then when I need it, just drive back to the truck and fill it up with a spreader. I really do like how each vehicle drives according to the vehicle. You know, it's not one flat way they react. Like some are super sensitive, some aren't. Or you could be like me and look up here and read this sign and run into things. But I do think it's definitely a game that if you had a controller and not a mouse and keyboard, it would be much better. I've also decided I really don't care about running other cars over. Look at that river. It's so pretty. I mean, the graphics in this is just amazing. I love it. Also, I had another one I was going to post, and then I realized I couldn't do it because there was no audio. The way I had it in OBS, because the opening from the last time was so loud. Yeah, I forgot to click in-game audio. Luckily, I only went in like 10 minutes before I realized it when I looked over at OBS. OBS is way over there. Yeah. And, it was interesting. What was I going to say? There was a reason why I was telling you this. Look at that sunflower. It was pretty. I think we'll just pull it in next to the barn. And then we'll possibly take another contract. Yeah, we'll get another contract. And I keep pushing M for map instead of 9. It's kind of annoying. I think we should do another fertilizing one, maybe. Ooh, I kind of want to use new equipment. Yeah. But now that I realize that I should have left the fertilizer there if I'm going to do another fertilizing one. And I could just put it in the new. Oh well, we'll have to buy more fertilizer. Oh, how do these attach? I know that this is obviously the spreader. Is that I want to wait? Come on. Get lined up. Yeah, I think the next game I play on this... Whoa, slow down. I'm gonna have to use the remote control because You can't really finesse it too much, and I'd like to not make a fool of myself on the interweb. Well, yes, so let's go ahead and hit this. Oh, God, I didn't mean to drop that. All right. Oh, I ran it over. Let's get that back up. All right, and then slowly creep, creep, creep. And then we need to get fertilizer, because might as well. Yeah, I think just one bag should do it. Just so. 1920, isn't this cheaper than the last one we bought? Wasn't that the one 1925? Who knows? I'm gonna edit that part out. So if I seem to be in a different position, it's because Renegade started losing his mind on a squirrel. So I might have to splice him out. He's a good dog. But him and squirrels do not get along. Where am I going? 65. Should I put the weight down so I'm not so wobbly? How do I do that? Lower weight B. Okay. I know it's horrible, but when I'm through town, I'm just going for it. I shall wait for this train, though. I wonder what it would look like, though, if you got hit by a train. Would it just push you? Or would the train stop like the cars do? Anybody know? I probably should close the cover. Not too worried about it. So that big bag of fertilizer that I got, it's only half a bar. In this spreader, this smaller spreader, was completely full with leftover and interesting. I mean, look at this. Look. Is that not beautiful? I mean, their rendering is just really nice. Anyone want to go for a Sunday drive? Where am I? All right, next field over. Oh. Whoever created this game. Thank you for the amazing scenery. I'm just going to cut across the field here. Yeah. Cool. Oh, squirrely. I don't think I can make that corner. Watch. Too fast. And back up. Turn your wheel. Oh, overcorrecting. I'm sorry, guys. And then we'll just drive to the middle of the field. It's so nice. Look at how the grass moves. All right, G1, we're in. All right, so we're going to use the AI and follow along. I think we're just going to zoom out and we can get a better view. This spreads out much further. I mean, look how far that spreads out. So maybe it won't take nearly as long. Look at that. Oh, and this field's kind of like oblong. So have you guys tried Farming Simulator? Did you get into it? Did you find it? Where's my landmark again? Um, Having aggro like I did, just learning the basics to start. Let's go. Yeah, because I did. And it's just my honest review at maybe a little bit more of where things are, or maybe just, a quick, this is where you go do this. This is a silo. This is stuff, instead of finding out and discover it yourself. I know, I'm nitpicking. Because it does tell you, like, at the bottom of the screen. But if you're like me and have ADHD, I can't be bothered to read stuff. So I like a lot of games just jumping in and starting to play. I've learned it that way. But I got really, really frustrated. Sorry, Cooper's down here. He's a happy boy. Look at the school bus. The details and things they put in this game are just quite amazing. I did change the player field of view so I can get some better aerial photos. I think all that's left is the edges. Okay, that's good. That looks good. Oh, barely. He needs to move her a little bit. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The details on this game are pretty amazing. What is that art style? If you look in the distance over there, you see the tree lines and how the other ones are... Well, it's an animation style. Like animation, but it's not. What is that called? Where the distance is rendered differently. I do like it. I would think it'd be fun if we got a whole bunch of people on a server. I might have to run a server, make a server. I don't know why I turned the music on. I think I was trying to see if there was something different on. But it's the same, like, 2 songs. Anyway, so I was saying, putting together running a private server and having whoever wants to come on and that has a game, we just build a community. I think it would be fun. But I don't have very many of you that would probably like this game. If you do, you can hit me up on socials if you don't want to put it in the comment below. Done? Collect it? Okay. And until next time, the Pochadotz signing out.